In this video, I'll guide you through how to install Google Cloud CLI in Windows step by step so you can start managing your Google Cloud resources right from your computer. Let's start with what the Google Cloud CLI actually is. The CLI, or command line interface, is a tool that lets you interact with Google Cloud from a terminal window instead of always using the web console. Once it's installed, you'll be able to run commands to manage projects, deploy apps, and work with services much more efficiently. First, you need to get to the official Google Cloud SDK page because the SDK is what includes the Google Cloud CLI. Open your preferred web browser on your Windows machine. In the address bar, type Google Cloud SDK and hit enter. Look for the official Google Cloud page, usually from the main Google Cloud domain, and click into the SDK section. This is important because you always want to download tools like this from the official source to make sure they're secure and up to date. Once you're on the Google Cloud SDK page, you'll see download options for different operating systems. Since we're on Windows, look for the Windows installer. Typically, there will be a clearly labeled button or link to download the installer for Windows. Click that download option. Your browser will start downloading an installer file, usually an executable with an extension like .exe. Depending on your internet speed, this might take a moment. While it's downloading, it's a good idea to remember where your browser is saving the file, often in the Downloads folder. After the download finishes, it's time to run the installer. Navigate to the folder where the installer was saved, then double-click the file to launch it. If Windows asks whether you want to allow the app to make changes to your device, click Yes. This is a standard security prompt for software installation. The Google Cloud SDK installer window will open and it will guide you through the setup process. Now let's complete the setup. The installer will walk you through several screens. You'll typically be asked to accept the license terms, choose an installation location, and select any additional components you might want. For most users, the default options are perfectly fine, so you can usually just click Next through these screens. Make sure the option to install the Google Cloud CLI and update your system path is selected, because that lets you run the commands from any command prompt window. When you're ready, click Install or Finish, depending on the prompt. The installation may take a few minutes while files are copied and configured. Once the installer finishes and closes, the final step is to verify that everything is working. Open the Windows Start menu, search for Command Prompt and open it. In the Command Prompt window, type gcloud version and press Enter. If the installation was successful, you should see version information for the Google Cloud CLI and related components. That confirms that the CLI is installed correctly and ready to use. From here, you can go on to initialize the CLI with your Google account and project settings and start running commands to manage your cloud resources directly from your Windows machine.